Well, today we're back with another 3D tutorial video, and this time we're going to create something different. So I came across this picture which is basically just a Mercedes car wheel, and I was thinking that this would be really cool to recreate in Photoshop and Dimension. So I broke this down into three objects, and so the first one is this base, which is going to create the base of the wheel, and then we got obviously the logo, which is just an outer ring and a star, and with these three objects we can recreate this scene here. Okay, so let's have a look how that would work. Okay, pick the base and then go to 3D extrusion, create. The depth, I'm just going to select 1, and then from preset this bottom left corner, and don't forget to set, actually just from the middle, good, yeah, just from the middle, the deformation axis, and then change again the depth to 1 pixel. There we go. So you can't really see it at this point, but you'll see it later on how that would look, because I have to turn it around a little bit. Okay, let's move on to the outer ring, 3D extrusion, and change the size to 0.1, and then go to bevel options here. Just use the front, that's fine, and then change the width to 100%. You can play with the angle, maybe 30% is better. I think 30% should be fine. Yeah, I mean 30 degree. Moving on to the star, 3D extrusion, create, and do the same, just choose 0.1, there we go, and then here I'm gonna choose front and back, and 100% width with 30 degree angle. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, once that's done, let's merge them. So select all three objects, go to 3D, merge 3D layers. Okay, again on the 3D panel, select everything with the star icon next to it. These are the 3D objects, and go to the coordinates here. From here you can move everything to the ground, and I like to just align them and move them again to the ground. There we go, and just move it into the middle so we can see what's happening. So as you can see, the base is in a bad position, so let's just change it. The base, okay, we're gonna turn minus negative degree. There we go, perfect. All right, and then we just adjust the star, bring it up a little bit. Let me change the angle so we can see what's happening, and then pull it back like that. All right, maybe a little bit more up, I think, like that. Front up, there we go. All right, this is looking good. So once that's done, we can go to 3D and export 3D layer, because we're done. Wavefront OBJ, the format, and then just use I'm just gonna go and use logo 2. Okay, now we're going to jump into Dimension. Let's create a new project in Dimension and change the canvas size to, normally I use 2560 and 1440. There we go. Don't forget to change fit to canvas. Okay, fit canvas, and then here we can just go ahead and import our 3D model. Okay, 3D objects, there we go. Okay, once that's imported, we can press this button here and it will frame selected object. Okay, so the base looks a bit weird, but that's going to, we can sort it out when we add the material. I always like to go to object and generate UV. Okay, done. Let's kind of find a good angle for our design. Something like this should be fine. Yeah, I like that. I like this kind of angle here. yeah, this is looking great here. So let's save this camera view. Alright, and once that's done, let's start adding some materials. So go to the material panel here and choose, which one did I choose? I think I choose this natural leather here. Yeah, I think that was the one. And then what you have to do, you have to change this repeat to 10, and then you can see straight away it will give you this nice leather material. Okay, this is looking good so far. I have to change the base color, and that navy color what we had on the reference picture was 1D, 2A and 3A. Okay, so this is looking much better now. Awesome. We can get rid of these cracks here or scratches, so we can just go to scratches and then turn them off, and then you'll see it's looking much nicer. Absolutely, that's good. Okay, cool. Next step, let's move on to the actual logo and use this silver one here. And I don't really change anything on it, to be honest. Just keep the same material for the outer ring and the star. So roughness is fine, I don't really touch it, it's all good. What we need to do, go to environment and change environment light. Okay, so this panel here, or this tab. And what I think this sunrise campsite, that was looking great. And then you can just play around with the angles and stuff, you know, find something cool. Not sure which one I used. Anyway, okay, let's see something like this. How that looks. Yeah, this looks nice. Yeah. There we go. Yes, this is looking great. Okay, so once that's done, we can basically just prepare to render our scene. So I'm just gonna leave it like that, that's fine, and then render. Oh, let me just give it a number, let's say 2. There we go. So this take about 15 minutes, and let me just cut the video and I'll come back when it's done. Render just finished and we're back in Photoshop. So I ended up changing the angle a little bit, so that's why it might look a bit different. But what happened here, you can see in the corner here, it's just not looking great. So yeah, it's actually quite bad. So the way to fix it is you just select the whole canvas and just create a merged copy, and I use the lasso tool just to kind of select this section here, and okay, just roughly, you don't have to be super precise about it, just select this section here, and then this one on the bottom as well, so we'll just go around it. Okay, I'll do it fairly fast and rough, but it should be alright, I think. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's just go around nicely. Okay. This here. And all you have to do is just right click and fill content aware fill, and then just press OK, and this should sort out the issue, so it's not as bad as it looked before. So yeah, this is acceptable now. Okay, cool. Once that's done, just convert it to a smart object, and let's head to camera raw filter for some final adjustments. And what I like to do, grain effect, yes, about 10, vignette about motif 20, should be fine. And then in the basics, I'll just increase texture, clarity, the haze, there we go. Maybe a tiny bit of exposure like this. Yeah, this should be fine. All right. Actually, maybe a little bit of vibrance, like something like that. There we go. So once that's done, another thing I like to do, add a new layer and select a soft round brush, something, and pick a color from here, something like that, and then just start painting in, oops, like this, and just a couple of spots, and then change the blend mode to color dodge, and in the layer style options just uncheck this here, and then just change the fill to about 40, and then you'll see it'll just give this nice layer enhanced look. You can add a bit more. There we go, just to the ring itself. Okay, another thing I was doing is just add one more layer, zoom out, select a nice black color, and with the same brush just kind of add a bit of darkening to places. Yeah, not too much though, so let's just erase part of it. There we go. Yeah, like that. And then just crease, something like that. Okay, so this is the final design. Obviously you can do different kind of logos here. You could like use Audi or Seat or whatever you like and place it in here. It's the same process, same method, so just have fun with it. Okay, if you like this video, please consider to subscribe and hit the like button. That helps the channel and the video to reach more people and help us to grow. So I really appreciate that. Also comment in the comment section if you like to see any other tutorials in the future. Thank you. Bye.